Hi, I'm Clara, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. If you enjoy learning English in a calm and real way, don't forget to subscribe to My English Routine channel so we can keep practicing together. In this video, we're going to talk about how to describe your city, the places you love, and the little details that make it feel special. Things like the city center, the main square, and even the pace of life. But before we start, here's the question of the day. What does heart really mean when you use it to talk about a city? Stay with me, because by the end of our vocabulary review, you'll feel confident using it in your own sentences. Now let's jump in and follow Jack into a real conversation.
Good morning. Are you free right now?
Good morning. Yes, I am. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to go to the city center, please. The main square.
Sure, hop in. Seatbelt on?
Yes, it's on. Thank you. It's a nice day today.
It really is. The sun finally came out after all that rain.
Yeah, my shoes are still a little wet from yesterday. I think they are not happy with me.
I know that feeling. Rain can follow you everywhere.
So, can I ask you something about this city?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Well, I moved here a few months ago, but I still feel like a visitor. I see many streets and buildings, but I don't really know the city. What do people usually love most about living here?
That's a nice question. Many people love the mix of old and new. We have old neighborhoods with small houses and markets, and then we have modern areas with offices, malls, and cafes.
I see. I live near a small market. There's a bakery on the corner. Every morning, the smell of bread comes into my window. It's hard to say no to that.
That bakery is famous. People from other parts of the city come there just for the fresh bread.
Really? That makes me feel special, like I live in a very important place.
You might. What part of the city do you live in?
I live in the Green Hill area, near the park and the bus stop.
Oh, that's a good area. The park there is one of the biggest in the city. Many families go there on weekends.
Yes, I see children playing, people walking their dogs, and sometimes street musicians. One time, a man played the guitar, and my coffee got cold because I didn't want to stop listening.
That sounds like a good morning.
It was. By the way, do many tourists come to this city?
Yes, especially in the summer. They like the old town, the river, and the city museum.
I walked near the river once. The water was calm and there were small boats. It made me feel like time was slow.
That's one of my favorite places too. In the evening, the lights from the bridge look very beautiful on the water.
I should go there at night. My evenings are usually just me and my couch. My couch knows all my secrets.
Sometimes the couch is the best friend.
True. So, what do you think is the heart of this city? Is it the main square or something else?
I think the heart is the people. You can go to any neighborhood and you will find someone ready to talk, help, or give directions.
That's true. I once got lost looking for a post office, and a woman walked with me for 10 minutes to show me the way.
That sounds like our city.
Yeah, it made me feel welcome. What about food? What is the most local food here?
You should try the street food near the train station. There are small stands that sell grilled meat, rice dishes, and sweet snacks.
Oh, I think I know that place. I passed by, but I was too shy to stop. There were many people.
Don't worry, just point at what you want and smile. It works every time.
Smiling is my best skill. Sometimes it's my only skill.
That's a good one to have.
Do you live in the city center or outside?
I live a bit outside, in a quiet area. It's more peaceful, but I come into the city every day for work.
That must be a nice balance. Quiet at home, busy at work.
Yes, I like it that way. What about you? Do you plan to stay here long?
I think so. I like the pace of life here. People don't rush too much. Even in traffic, it feels calmer than in other cities I know.
We do have traffic in the morning and evening, but people are usually patient.
I noticed that. Yesterday, my bus was late and no one was angry. Everyone just waited and checked their phones.
That's our style.
By the way, what is that tall building on the left? The one with the glass windows?
That's the city library. It's new. Inside, there are study rooms, a cafe, and even a small reading garden on the roof.
A reading garden? That sounds like my kind of place. Books and fresh air together.
You should visit. You can get a library card for free if you live here.
Free is my favorite price.
Mine too.
So, if a friend comes to visit me and I have only one day to show them the city, where should I take them first?
I would start at the main square. From there, you can walk to the old town, the river, and the museum. It's all close.
That makes sense. Walking helps you feel a place better, I think.
Yes, you see small shops, street art, and people's daily life.
I like that. Big places are nice, but small details make a city feel real. Exactly. Do you ever get tired of driving around the same streets every day?
Sometimes, but the city changes. New shops open, buildings get painted, seasons change the colors of the trees. It never looks exactly the same.
I like that idea. It's like the city is a little different person every day.
That's a good way to say it.
Oh, I see the main square now. The fountain is working today.
Yes, they fixed it last week.
Great. Last time it was quiet and it felt like the fountain was sleeping. Now it's awake again. Thank you for the ride and for the city talk. I feel like I know this place a bit better now. You're welcome. It was nice talking with you. Here's the fare. Keep the change. Thank you very much. Have a great day in the city. You too. Drive safe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That sounded really warm, Jack. You connected with the city through the people.
Yeah, I think I learned that a place feels bigger when you talk to someone who knows it well.
You made the city feel friendly and alive. Keep exploring, one conversation at a time.
I will. My couch might miss me, but the city can borrow me for today.
Jack, before we wrap things up, I'd love to go back to some of the words you and the driver used today. It felt like a real walk through the city, but with voices instead of streets.
Oh, I'm in. My brain is still riding in that taxi, so let's take another little trip.
That's a nice way to say it. So let's start with something simple you said at the very beginning. You talked about the city center.
Right, the city center. It's the main part of the city where many things are close together. Shops, offices, squares, and people walking everywhere.
Exactly. It's the place where things feel busy and connected. I always think of it as the spot where you go when you want to feel the city's energy.
For me, it's also where I go when I'm not sure where I am. If I reach the city center, I feel safe again.
I like that image. Now, you also mentioned the main square. How would you explain that one?
It's like a big open space in the city, often with a fountain, benches, or cafes around. People meet there, wait there, or just sit and watch life go by.
Yes, it's often a social place, not just a location on a map. I once spent a whole afternoon in a main square just reading and listening to people talk.
That sounds better than my couch, honestly.
Speaking of places, you talked about the neighborhood where you live. That word came up very naturally.
A neighborhood is the part of the city around your home. It's where you see the same faces, the same shops, and the same streets every day.
It's like your small world inside the big city.
Yeah, and it's where people start to recognize you. The bakery lady knows my order now. That feels kind of nice.
That leads perfectly to another word you used, bakery. You made it sound very tempting.
A bakery is a shop where they make and sell bread, cakes, and other baked things. And in my case, it's also a place that tests my self-control every morning.
I know that test very well. The smell alone can change your plans for the day.
Suddenly, breakfast becomes the most important meeting of my life.
That's a good way to put it. Now, let's jump to something more active. You talked about the park.
A park is a green place in the city where people go to relax, walk, play, or sit. There are usually trees, grass, and maybe a playground.
It's like a small break from buildings and noise.
Yeah, it feels like the city takes a deep breath there.
That's a lovely image. You also noticed street musicians. How would you explain that to someone new to the city?
Those are people who play music outside, on the street, for anyone who walks by. They might sing, play a guitar, or use other instruments.
They add sound to the city, not just noise.
Exactly. Sometimes they make my walk feel like a movie scene.
Now, I remember you asking about tourists. That word is very useful.
Tourists are people who visit a city for a short time. They don't live there. They come to see places, take photos, and try local food.
And sometimes they walk very slowly in the middle of the street.
Yes, and I become a very patient person behind them.
That's part of city life. You also talked about the old town. What does that mean to you?
The old town is the older part of the city. It usually has old buildings, small streets, and a lot of history.
It often feels different from the modern areas, slower and quieter.
Like the city is telling you stories instead of showing you screens.
That's beautiful. Another place you mentioned was the river.
A river is a natural water line that goes through or near the city. People walk by it, sit near it, or watch boats on it.
It can make a city feel calm, even when everything else is busy.
Yeah, when I'm near the river, my thoughts slow down a little bit.
You also talked about traffic. That's a word everyone learns quickly in a city.
Traffic is all the cars, buses, and bikes moving on the roads. When there are too many, everything moves slowly.
And people check their phones a lot more.
Definitely. I become a professional phone checker in traffic.
Another useful word you used was fare. You said it at the very end.
The fare is the money you pay for a ride, like in a taxi or a bus.
That's a small word, but very important when you travel.
Yeah, because the ride feels very different if you don't know how much it costs.
That's true. Now, let's touch on something you said that was more about feeling than place. You talked about the pace of life.
Oh yeah, that one felt important to me.
How would you explain it?
The pace of life is how fast or slow people live their daily lives. It's about how quickly they move, work, and do things.
It's not just speed, but also the feeling of time.
Exactly. In this city, I feel like the pace of life is calm. People don't rush too much, and that makes me feel relaxed.
I like that. It's a word that helps you talk about the mood of a place, not just what you see.
Yeah, it's like the city's personality.
Now, before we finish, let's go back to a phrase that really stood out. You asked, "What is the heart of this city?" That was a beautiful moment.
Oh, I remember that. I felt very thoughtful when I said that.
Let's finally clarify the word we asked our viewers about in the hook, heart.
Oh, nice. That one sounds simple, but it's actually deep.
Exactly. So, heart means the most important or central part of something, not the real body part, but the idea of what gives something life and meaning.
Like when I said the heart of the city is the people, I meant the people are what make the city feel alive.
Yes, you can use heart for many things. At work, you might say, "The heart of this project is helping customers."
At home, I could say the heart of my day is dinner with my family, even if the rest of the day is busy.
That's a great example. With friends, you might say, "The heart of our weekend is meeting at our favorite cafe."
Oh, I like that. It makes small things feel important.
And that's the power of that word. It helps you talk about what really matters, not just what happens.
I think I use it without thinking sometimes, like music is the heart of my morning.
That's perfect. Now, think about heart in your own life. How would you use it for work, home, or your daily routine?
Yeah, don't just copy my examples. Imagine your own city, your own people, your own moments.
Exactly. Try to explain in your own words what the heart of your day or your place is.
And have fun with it. English feels more real when it connects to your life, not just to a book.
Just like you did today, Jack.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow my couch will be the heart of my evening again.
That sounds like a very honest plan.